Hi people, Moino Wave back here again as always, and as usual. Yeah, as you can tell, as always and as usual, I'm going to be covering another Goetic spirit. This time it's Phenex, spelled Phenex, or also Pheynix. So simply a wordplay, so to speak, wordplay on Phenex, the firebird, that is popular in mythology. Now, I'm going to recite from the Goetia as I usually do, and then we'll get down to it. The 37th spirit is Phenex or Pheynix. He is a great marquis and appeared like the bird Phenex, having the voice of a child. He singeth many sweet notes before the exorcist, which he must not regard, but by and by he must bid him put on human shape. Then he will speak marvelously of all wonderful sciences if required. He is a poet, good and excellent, and he will be willing to perform thy requests. He had hopes also to return to the seventh throne after 1200 years more. As he said unto Solomon, he governed 20 legions of spirits, and his seal is this which wear thou, etc. Yeah, and then you're seeing Phenex's seal as the description as well as the thumbnail and vice versa are on the thumb. The description as well as the seal and vice versa are on the thumbnail, or are the thumbnail of this video, as is customary for me, at least for most Goetic spirits. Now, in any case, let's get down to it. The description of what he can do, and that he is a good and excellent poet, and him being willing to perform requests and whatnot. All of that is correct. Sorry. All of that is correct. There is not one other thing contrary to a good deal of other Goetic spirits that is incorrect, or that I would label incorrect. So no, the description in general as a whole is correct. Now, let me just deal with what went down in terms of interacting with him. When I summoned Phenex, I'm simply going to say Phenex. Okay, pronounce it however you want. When I summoned Phenex, or Pheynix, when I summoned Phenex or Pheynix, he appeared as a blue, generally speaking blue, sometimes general color of fire, orange, but blue generally speaking, a blue Phenex, as in a blue bird made out of fire or comprised of fire. And his human form is that of an archer, a medieval archer if you will, sometimes dressed in blue, green, or black on occasion, even slightly, or navy blue. And he looks a lot like another Goetic spirit, Barbatos, but he doesn't have a beard and a mustache and everything the way Barbatos does. He also has his hair placed in a more feminine manner, Phenex or Pheynix. His voice is quite soothing indeed, just like the description says. And when he's in his bird form, at some point he did sing sweet notes to me. Not that it bothered me or anything like that. Another thing I also noticed is that interacting with him, there is a tendency for erraticness, or not in a bad way. Let's just say there is a tendency for irregularity in terms of interacting with him. It's almost like, especially in his bird form, it's like a bit more as a whole, just generally speaking overall. It's more, but again, the bird form by comparison, he's more. It's like just like the description says. It saturates the senses, let me put it that way, especially your ears, because it'll almost make your ears ring, if you will. You can feel the pressure, the spiritual, so astral pressure on your ears and whatnot. Not that it's a big deal or anything like that. It doesn't hurt or anything. I'm just saying, I haven't come across too many spirits that possess this quirk or trait, if you will. So yeah, that's in any case what Phenex or Pheynix looks like, and what it's like interacting with him. Very beautiful, soothing voice, very nice, very eloquent and pleasant. So yeah, the description is correct. The description as a whole is correct. Now, as for attributes, planetarily, officially Phenex or Phenex is Venusian. He corresponds to 27 degrees in Libra, and that specific astrological degree simply lays emphasis on tackling issues, but having a constructive attitude while doing so. And for the rest, he also, on the opposite end of the spectrum, so to speak, he also has a considerably strong Martian influence. Conventionally speaking, Martian, specifically hinting at the zodiac sign Scorpio. That simply stands for, just like the description says, to perform requests and whatnot. Phenex or Pheynix is the kind of spirit that if you work with him and you bond with him, like you bond with him considerably, he'll share a lot of stuff with you. Anything that's on the table, anything that you would like to know about the world, existence, he'll share it with you. He, like anything you want to know, inventions, technology, anything, literally anything. It's like, Phenex in a manner of speaking is like an encyclopedia, in a manner of speaking strictly. So yeah, it all depends, honestly. If you're looking for that kind of information, then I would recommend you work with Martian attributes, and unless you get the impression that you should do otherwise, and vice versa. If you're looking for more things such as literature, improving upon a skill that you already possess, or simply an art form, something like writing, just like mentioned, poetry, then you use the conventional attributes like I mentioned, or as aforementioned, like I said earlier, Venusian attributes. Let me see if there's anything else that I was going to add. Yeah, last but not least, hold on. Last but not least, Phenex or Pheynix is a fallen angel. He used to belong to the Order of Powers, the angelic Order of Powers. And again, all of it makes sense. Everything I saw description wise, as well as the attribute based data, everything, it when I interacted with them, I saw everything, and I told them like everything, that your entire way of responding, behaving, and interacting with you, I can clearly tell that the data, I mean, it matches the data perfectly, or at the very least near perfectly. Yeah, that's essentially it. Bye.